Speaking of giving a crap about people,
People suck.
let's talk about pets.
Dogs.
Yes, right, dogs. Miranda Lambert has done something very, very cool I want to talk about. Now, Miranda Lambert and I have had our moments. We won't talk about that right now. But we are going to talk about how awesome that she has been recently after I get through all of these pop ups, y'all. So, several East Texas animal rescues have been named It Takes Balls grant
I like
recipient.
that.
I like
I
it
like
too.
it.
And these grants were distributed by Miranda Lambert's charity called MuttNation. Miranda Lambert says $130,000 has been given out in spay and neuter grants, and they will be given to shelters across East Texas, North Texas, and the Panhandle. She is giving back to East Texas animal shelters through her charity. Again, I called it MuttNation, which is cool. I'm going to put a link in the description down below for MuttNation so you guys can check it out because this is freaking cool as hell right here. What do you think
Really
about it,
cool.
Katie?
I think it's really cool. I'm reading about it too, and I actually used to take this big old Great Dane in the floor to the Cedar Creek Lake Friends of the Animals, which is a place that is getting donated to, which is really cool. And then Athens, Longview, I think it's really awesome. And people will think what they want about it regarding like spaying and neutering the animals, but I mean,
Yeah. So
obviously there's too many.
for those of you that are from outside of the 903, Miranda Lambert is originally
Right.
from the Lindale area, which is not too far from where I am now. And I know that Katie mentioned some of the places that will be receiving these grants. Some of them include Athens Animal Rescue Shelter, the Cedar Creek Lake Friends of Animals Incorporated, the Longview Animal Care and Adoption Center, which, by the way, are fantastic folks. I love those people over there. The City of Lufkin, the Friends of Jefferson Animals, the Humane Society of Harrison County, and the SPCA of East Texas. So, first off, I got to commend Miranda Lambert not only for having the empathy and care of animals that are not able to take care of themselves, and the places that openly need the funding to take care of those animals, but also
Mhm.
doing it in her area where she grew up and lived and all of that, and not just doing it in Franklin, Tennessee, where she might live now.
Well,
I
and
love that.
a lot of people probably don't realize either, it's bad in a lot of areas, but especially around like Cedar Creek Lake, it's awful
Hmm.
how many dogs you find on the streets and how many dogs like it's awful like how many dogs are just running around that are dropped off or just lost or it's pretty awful.
And
So
without
that's a great place to be donating to.
without grants and donations and things from individuals like Miranda, and I mean even individuals like us, these shelters do not exist. They're not able to function.
Hmm.
So a lot of these pet associations go out of business for that very reason. And then the people that desperately need their help are all like, "Oh, what happened to so and so?" Well, how much did you donate?
Yep.
And so that's what bothered me about this. And I did make the note in our docs that, believe it or not, Miranda Lambert is actually taking criticism from this. I'm not. I'm not kidding. The woman, again, I've not always agreed with Miranda Lambert over the years. It's cool. It's whatever. But in this, she has done well, very well. So,
Absolutely.
for anybody out there, whether you like the woman or not, to try to openly criticize somebody giving $130,000 to your
For
local,
little fur babies.
yes. Now, some of the things I saw in the comment sections of different media outlets across the internet, I saw things like 130,000. That's not a lot. That's like you and me giving 50 cents. I saw, well, she gave it to those 9 places, but what about the other 60 places in East Texas? What about them, huh? Now, this is the criticism I'm seeing, guys. Sometimes we just need to put away our what about and just appreciate What
A
is?
good deed is a good deed.
Yes.
Period.
Yep.
And that's a freaking awesome good deed.
I'm
And for
sorry.
anyone to be acting like that, you pop out with that money.
I am 47
You
years
start
old, and I'm
donating.
here to tell you I will not see $130,000 in my entire lifetime. So for somebody to even, for me, just fathoming that much cash that was just giving away because somebody felt like being nice and helping not only her
That's
local,
awesome.
where she grew up, but also, helpless animals.
That's
Sometimes
awesome.
we just need to stop with the critical thinking, not the critical
Awesome.
thinking, but just being ugly.
Negative.
Yeah, just being ugly for the sake of being ugly. It's dumb, and it's whatever. I said what I got to say about that.